The evolution of pasteurization. Before a large increase in the growth of urban areas, it was common for people to own their own dairy cows. Unfortunately, as the population of urban areas increased, supply chains of milk began to develop and milk was sometimes shipped from across the country. As a result, milk sometimes became raw and bacteria formed. People began to contract food-borne diseases from the lack of clean milk and the death toll began to rise. A French scientist by the name of Louis Pasteur created a process known as pasteurization. It was an all-natural process where a precise amount of heat was applied for a specific amount of time to food or beverages in order to kill off any germs and bacteria that had infested themselves. Pasteurization began to be adopted in the early 20th century. In honor of Louis Pasteur, the process became known as pasteurization. Standards were established for the temperature that would be applied and for what amount of time. States began to enact mandatory dairy pasteurization laws. In 1973, the United States federal government required milk used in any interstate commerce to be pasteurized. Later on, even juice became commonly pasteurized and also a large portion of the vegetables and fruits in supermarkets. In 1999, the United States Food and Drug Administration began to require a warning label for any non-pasteurized juice. As a result of regulations put in place, milk-borne illness has gone from being 25% of all food-borne illness to only 1%. Pasteurization has ultimately saved many lives,